We're officially alive. Baymax needs to be lit. The Baymax is lit! Gondor calls for aid!
Oh man, I haven't seen that movie in a while.
I thought you haven't seen it at all.
No, I saw it in theaters.
Oh, okay. Someone I know has not seen it at all, ever.
I
That would
actually
be
have the
me.
special extended box edition here.
It's Jeff.
That is horrible, Jeff.
It's fine.
Oh,
Okay,
I
what
gotta
were
do
we?
food again.
I never got a lot around to watching it.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna
And yet
die.
I've
It's
seen
fine.
Encanto, so you know.
Oh, Encanto. So good. Okay, we're replacing these with mesh tiles so we can put even more bottle emptiers here. And then we're gonna take all of this fart water and put it in the cesspit. We're gonna get some. What? What? Mealite? What? Why did you do that? Why did you? What did? What did? Why did they do that? We're gonna reload this real quick and see why that just happened. Excuse me. Excuse me. They just dug up all my meal lice. We needed that for food. It's disgusting, but it's food. Let's go back and see what's going on here. Huh. Weird. It didn't happen this time. Suspicious. Okay. We're gonna have metric tons of shit water. I wonder if it's because I dug out. Oh, it's because I sized the room. So they don't actually have like a selection tool where you can see the size of a room unless you bring out the dig tool and try to dig out a space. That's why they dug up my meal ice. Because instead of right clicking, I left clicked. I'm stupid. That's the problem. I am stupid.
Yep, just pump that bitch full of lead. Do it.
Hell yeah, do it. Alright. We're gonna have so many bottle emptiers right here, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have 8 of them. We can clean up all the piss water. What was this? Oh, that's right, it's hot polluted oxygen. As soon as we can figure out cooling, we can turn that into regular oxygen instead of hot polluted oxygen. Which is a good thing because we don't have a lot of oxygen going around at the moment. This bomb is almost done. I feel like we should make this an odd number. Yeah, it'll be fine. We can do something like that. It's usually recommended that you build your colonies in city blocks with transit systems in between everything. So
Yeah, good job, Darkness.
lots of space in between there. You did, Darkness. You did. Okay. This is coming out at 110. Don't know what temperature the hot polluted oxygen comes out at, but I know it's gonna be hot. Definitely do that. Shotguns are good. Well, we're most of the way through cycle 39 and we actually have over 10,000 calories worth of food, which is good. It's better than bad, that's for sure. Darkness, why you... Darkness fell asleep on top of the stinky water tank. I almost called it the stank tank, and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that name, actually. I don't know, Darkness. Are we sure about that? Do we like the stank tank? Oh my. That's a view. Please be food. Well, if we get the fish, we can kill the fish. Then we can grill the fish. Then we have food. Or we can get the wheezewort. Wheezewort actually makes things cold around it. Takes phosphorus, but it could be a source of cooling. I think the most immediate need is going to be the fish. We're going to print 8 fish. Bleh. And now they flop around and die.
Too bad you couldn't move him to good water and start an aquarium.
You're not wrong. Stop killing the fish. Stop eating raw fish. Can they fall through there? Yes, they can. Well, Krolth, we have a fish tank now. Ta-da! Krolth is like, I'm full of good ideas. Thank you very much. Stop eating raw fish! No, I'm not sure about that, Darkness. I'm not sure at all. Lord. Kroth over here having good ideas. Thank you for redeeming a hydrate.
Ooh, who redeemed a hydrate?
Darkness.
Oh.
The darkness, keeping us hydrated. Hey guys, what you guys doing? You're wild and you're happy? That's good. Let's see. Well, since we've already got them, let's set up a fish feeder. Like right here. Look at them go! They're just building everything. Mako, where you going? Why am I so insistent on getting hypothermia? Like, why? I don't understand. I don't get it, sir. Okay. Alright. Now we will have 8 bottle emptiers that we can use to quickly get rid of shit water. They take it, and then they dump it. And then they take it, and then they dump it. Alright, so this is fish feeder. This is gonna be... What are you, Pacus? Pacus. Okay, let's see what we have. They eat algae. Which we don't have. They eat... Oh no, we have 8.5 tons of algae. Never mind. We do have algae.
That sounds like rather a lot, honestly.
You know, it's not not a lot. Let's see, what kind of seeds do we have? We don't have a lot of seeds, so... Algae it is. Algae. There we go. Miko, just do your job. Come on now. Wow, Tinker almost trapped himself. You, sir, need to get wrangled. Wrangle. Wrangle the
It
little
is
bastard,
Tinker's
please.
fault.
Always blame Tinker. Never not Tinker's fault. See, look how fast this bottled poop water is getting cleaned up. It's because they have so many places to put it. Usually with one of these, if you only had one, every time one gets filled up, any dupe carrying water that matches it will instantly just drop it somewhere else. Okay. That room is finished, which is great. Power. But why though? Overkill much? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so the oxygenator is going to need an outlet somewhere over this way. They're just kind of sitting there.
The fish? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a
In the
feeder
murky
right here.
part of the water.
Hmm?
Maybe the feeder's too far away from the fish.
Maybe. Mako, what are you doing, buddy? Stop it. Ray! Ray redeemed to hydrate. Mako is super hydrated. Look at her go. Mako! You get halfway there and then you turn around. Who's suffocating? Me. Well, how about instead of running through the water, you crazy little bitch, you just come over here. How about that? How
It
about
makes me
that?
think of Karis's the instructions were not clear.
You know, one day these fish will notice that there's a feeder right here, and it will be great.
Does the feeder tame fish?
Yes. Oh.
And do wild fish breed, or do you have to tame them first?
Wild fish will drop like one egg in their entire life cycle.
Okay.
So you want to tame them and you want to grow them in their own little tank, which I'll probably just like once I get them to wander over here, just like wall it off so it's its own little tank. But we gotta get them to wander first. Guys, what are you doing? Oh, look at Jeff refilling the battery like a champ. Ooh, 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 ooh. Pickled meal lice is -1. Which means I don't need to queue up any more of those. But lice loaf. Lice loaf also uses a bit of water, so we're gonna ignore it for now. It's meal lice. Meal lice is grizzly, so it's -1, so pickling it isn't going to do anything. It's 266 calories. But yeah, we don't have enough to pickle it anyway, because 1800 calories of meal lice just gets turned into 1800 calories of pickled meal lice. It doesn't really do anything worth doing. Unfortunate. The poof is down here. Hi, poofed. Mako. Mako, stop. Mako, why?
Is Mako trying to walk through the water again?
Yes. Mako.
What is up with that Mako?
I don't know. She dumb. She's constantly sick. Stop. What are you trying to do? I'm just gonna cancel that. There you go. Go do something else. Shoo.
Away from the water.
Yes. No, what?
Maybe she's suicidal.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Given who she's named after, Jesus. Go sweep something. Oh! Darkness redeemed us the rich. Welcome to the gun show. Gun show. Gun show.
Yeah, I should have technically redeemed to hydrate there. I refilled my beverage.
True, but you know, I've already had 2 and it hasn't even been half an hour, okay?
Well, it's not like you have to drink a gallon for each one.
True. But I still have to drink something. Oh no. Each hydrate tinker has to drink 2 gallons of water.
Or hammer.
Hmm. Drink water or get hammered.
Why not both?
I mean, technically you should. If you're getting hammered, you need to drink water.
Mm-hmm.
It'll stop you from being all hunged over. Hanged over. I have 21,000 kilocalories. We're bringing it back from the brink, boys. We were gonna starve. And that's a whole different game.
The fish are still just sitting there not cooperating, okay.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. Strong cider does have water in it. And pretty much any like ice blended alcohol drink is good for your hydration levels as well. Because, you know, ice is just water in a solid state.
Lies and slander. That's just what the
Reminds me of
government
a
wants you to
story
think.
from one of my friends way back when. Grimace broke up with a girl because she thought that ice was fattening. It was quite entertaining.
Fucking what?
What?
Yeah, she thought ice was fattening.
What?
Did she eat paint chips as a kid?
I don't know. I didn't really know her.
You're not wrong there either. Oh. People usually don't take in enough liquids when they drink alcohol, though, to really stay hydrated, unfortunately. Our poor little dupes.
Most of the time it's because they don't realize that they need to drink something else other than...
Alcohol?
They're just distracted with drinking alcohol.
Yes, they're just like, alcohol! It's okay. We don't have to blame it on the alcohol because we're going to blame it on Tinker.
Which is kind of probably blamed on the alcohol too. But
Right? Oh. Okay. The spam is almost done. We just have to get clean water source started for it. I think what I'm gonna do is just fucking wall this section off here. Move the pitcher pump over to the other side, and then just make this a fish tank. Because they're not moving toward the feeder, so I'm gonna move the feeder toward them. That's what a Mako do.
What would Nico do if she were here right now?
You know, she'd kick an ass or two. That's what Mako do.
There you go.
And we definitely won't get copyright claimed. Because that was under 10 seconds.
I was gonna say it wasn't long enough.
That's what she said.
wow, you've been having a rough time of it, Jeff.
Listen, my breakup with my ex was pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
My wife left me
Mm-hmm.
for several reasons. One being that my penis was just too small.
Damn.
I see.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm joking. It was way more complicated than that, but we're not getting into that.
Right.
I wish it was as simple as that. She wasn't satisfied with me in bed.
I mean, that's something you can at least work on. Alright, fish feeder. Go there. We're gonna put you directly on top of the Pakus. And maybe they'll fucking eat.
The fucking?
Yep, the fucking. Eat your foot. Crawls!
What did I do?
You
Damn it,
dropped
Crawl.
You dropped the copper ore right when you got to put the fish tank up. And you were like, I'm just gonna drop it in the bottom of the pond.
Well, at least it won't rust.
You know, oddly enough, you're not
I
wrong.
mean,
You are not wrong. It doesn't rust when it's in water. It doesn't rust at all. Oxidization does not happen to the ores in this game for some reason.
my
Oh,
glass.
Tinker the trash panda. Working hard. While hardly working.
Guys, I lost my glasses.
Oh no.
1 second.
Okay. Paku paku. Paku paku. What? Filters. There we go. Okay. Yes, there is rust in the game. I don't know if you can actually manufacture it, and if you do, I'm not really sure how you do. But copper by itself will not rust. If there is rust in the game, that's not something you dig up. I think you would have to manually manufacture it somehow. Because I have left so many materials just laying on the floor. No rust. Shit. We're back down to 17,000 kilocalories. It's fine. We should have some meal lice coming up before that. Did you guys eat?
Alright. Crisis averted.
Why you no
Glasses
eat?
found.
Eat the food.
Yeah, it happens to me at least once a week when I get up.
You no eat the food?
Well, I'm working on not eating the food, but
No, eating food is important.
yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
really
that's
need to eat
true.
every day.
Yes, yes, you do actually.
You don't need to eat food every day. That's a myth spread by big food.
I swear to God, I will pimp slap everyone in this call.
Yeah, hey, a care package. Please be food. Shit.
It's not food.
Poor Darkness
Shit.
sitting there going, I didn't say anything.
Except for you, Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
You're fine.
Oh, darkness. Poor thing.
I meant everyone who's talking in this Discord.
Now we know why Darkness doesn't talk.
Kroll's just vomited on the floor. Well, not really vomit, but he just vomited on the floor. He took a bite of food and he was just like, bleh. Bleh. Pakus, please eat the food. Don't be overcrowded and glum. I'll kill one of you.
She'll
That'll
do it too.
definitely cheer people up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, is there
Oh,
corpse
Muckle.
disposal in this game?
What?
Corpse disposal?
You can make graves for people, if that's what you're wondering.
Brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, there's so many,
There's so many options. You just can't really recycle them.
cannibalism is not one of them.
No. Oh, good, they're finally moving. I wonder if they were stuck in a block. Probably. With my luck, they were stuck in a block. Yeah, see, they're finally eating from the feeder. That's lovely. Perfect. Tinker. Okay. To make navigation easier, we're gonna build more ladders so they can just run across it without hopping. Yee. And we'll move the pitcher pump over here.
I'll just make sure Mako's not working on those ladders.
No, it's Orin. It's fine. Mako's working on him too. Fuck. Oh well, it's fine.
Because that
She'll
bitch is
just...
crazy.
Yeah, that bitch is crazy. What is she even doing with her life? Guys, everyone's getting all soggy feeted. All the soggy feets. It's a team effort, though. Perfect. Yes. There's a pitcher pump. Ho 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 ho. Oh, really? There's a mod that makes it so that dead duplicants drop meat. That's fun.
So cannibalism is an option.
You could have cannibalism as an option. We might try that sometime.
I can see the stream title now. Mako tries out cannibalism.
Mm-hmm.
Next week on Mako's Fun Happy Place, cannibalism.
We're just gonna call it Super Fun Happy Colony. Or we'll call it Soylent Green. Mako putting the occult in cooking. Well, you know, just a little bit. Just the tiniest bit. Okay. We're gonna go that way, I think. Let's put in a water pump. Guess I'll put it in over here. Alright. Power. Power overwhelming. Not that we really have the power to supply this yet, but we will get there. We will get there. Why did I use heavy watt wire in there? I'm so extra right now. Who knows? Maybe the idea was to use that as the generator room and then just, like, move it out into the rest of the base proper. Who knows? I think heavy watt wire was overkill, but I'm the one that did it, so I don't get to talk. I'm probably going to need to put in a carbon skimmer right here. Balls. How big is the carbon skimmer? Do I even have it unlocked yet? Probably
That
not.
could be a complication,
What?
not having it unlocked.
I mean, it just means we're going to have to breathe so much carbon dioxide, but it'll be fine. Well, you can breathe carbon dioxide, right? I can build it on those? What? I don't think that's true. I think this game is lying to me. I think this game is full of shit. Let's put in some mesh tiles. If I put it in here, the water level is just low enough. I don't have to worry about the building being flooded. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It doesn't work when it sits on top of ladders. There we go.
Ladders.
I'm gonna use mesh tiles there. It's so weird starting over and everything too, because you have to try and prioritize things that you think are important, and something always falls by the wayside. The last save game that I had that I'm not streaming on was 1100 cycles on Terra. So you can thank Darkness and Krolth for choosing this hellhole for me to start on.
Well, we didn't want it to be too easy.
I know, you're not wrong, but it's still a hellhole. I could dig a CO2 trap. You are not wrong. That might save resources, but I don't know. I don't know yet. But yeah, you're not wrong, Krolth. It's good for me to branch out and play other maps, is the word I was looking for. Play other maps, you know. Why are you glum? Because you're overcrowded. How many of you are there? Too many. That's okay. I could put in airflow tiles along here. Well, at least like right here, and then dig out this here and let it just drop down into the Death Catfarm, and then just leave this as an emergency measure in case the CO2 rises to this level. Put in some automation later too. Probably not a bad idea. Oh good, I'm glad you're safe. I'm so glad you guys made it and that you're safe. We're gonna go ahead and do that for now. Let's go ahead and put in airflow tiles. Like that. No, we've not yet burned alive. We're getting there. The heat is slowly creeping into the main base, which is fine. We are fairly close to being able to deal with it. For the most part. What are you? Polluted oxygen vent. No, that's just polluted oxygen. I'm like, no. Somewhere under here is something cool that I am digging out and trapping. Just don't remember what it was. Oh, that's right, we don't have the ability to dig that. That's okay. We just need to get to right there so we can see what it is. At least the Pakus are eating. You could kill a couple of them. And kill that one. Jesus, you're sending 4 people to kill 1 fish? Alright, game.
Hey,
Calm
it
down.
might be a Leviathan.
He could be a Leviathan. I'm gonna kill another fish. Blah, 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 blah.
I guess the question is, how many calories do you use killing the fish?
Eh,
It takes 4 people.
I don't know. They're gonna use the same amount of calories no matter what per day. Really.
Oh, it doesn't adjust calories based on activity?
I don't think so. But I haven't looked. Really. I know certain traits that you have will increase the calorie usage, but I don't think that the distance that they travel to do their jobs is one of those factors. Alright, we're gonna build that.
Well, the activity of hunting and killing a fish.
Kenji, why are you in the water building? Just build it from the other side. Are you just... Ugh. People.
As bad as Mako?
Not as bad as Mako. Mako's pretty fucking dumb. Mako has gone into the water so many times. Gotten, like, 5 steps in, then went right back out because she was suffocating. She could have just, you know, took
How
the
come the other
ladders.
dupes don't get stuck suffocating 5 steps in?
Because they just, I don't know, don't. Because they don't suck. Good. Water. That's always good. Alright, Spalm. Time to prime it. We should probably actually have like an oxygen output somewhere. Right here, maybe.
Can the system build up oxygen and explode?
No, but if you run it and then these fill up, um, it'll fuck the system up. We need... Oh yeah, we don't have the automation for it. Because we don't have refined metal. Oh. That's what I was doing. Rock crusher. Crush, crush. Crushing your rocks. Crush. There we go. I knew I was missing something. Aha. I am using the pliers mod that allows me to like snip wires and vents and pipes and then reconnect them without having to deconstruct certain parts of it because I am too stupid to actually plan properly. So,
Well, it's a growing plan. I mean, to have planned it all out from the beginning would be ideal, but unlikely. Especially since you don't know what you're gonna find where
exactly.
in the beginning.
This is true. Alright, this is now connected. So let's take some copper. We have 20 tons of copper. So we are going to make...
And you were worried about the one little piece I dropped in the water that didn't even rust.
I was worried about the fact that you didn't build the thing that you set out to build. Let's make 40. And somebody will go out and they'll punch that machine. And that'll be great. Or they're just gonna go fuck off and eat. At least they're using the
Union
toilet.
lunch break.
Ain't no unions in Dupeville. Kroth didn't even wash his hands after using the bathroom. Probably because I have 4 toilets and 3 wash basins. But, you know. We're not judging here. It's fine. Kroth's just building up his immune system against those food... Food?
E. coli.
Food poisoning germs. Oh, let's turn on the germ overlay. Oh, look at that. Sweet, sweet germs everywhere. Look at this guy. Just covered in food poisoning germs. It's fine. We won't pass it to everybody else. Why? Oh, shit. You're right. We have slime in there. That's not good. Where will we put the slime? We could build a storage for slime and polluted dirt under the water. If
Oh, the
pressure
clean
outside of...
water?
Yeah, in the clean water.
That sounds like a bad idea.
It's a great idea. It's just gonna fill it with germs. Fine, I'll put it in the dirty water. There we go. I'm still building a storage in the clean water though, in case we run across ice, which is going to be highly unlikely in this game. Because we're on a fucking lava planet. But whatever, it's fine.
Hey, I was willing to do the ice planet.
I know. You got outvoted.
Well,
We all got outvoted. It's fine. Alright, we are making some actual refined copper. We need one of those, and we're out of materials. Yep. Okay. I'm building a half Rodriguez because this is a brand new colony and it's too much oxygen, but it'll work. Growth is running. We're gonna need medicine, aren't we? Probably, by the way that everybody just kind of constantly has food poisoning. Well, it's not technically food poisoning, but it's close. We've been doing a lot of researching, which is fine. Yes, is what we need. We need that water filtration so we can turn our piss into drinking water.
Yeah, who doesn't want to drink piss?
Right? Exactly. Alright. This one is going to be set to da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, bleach stone. You're also going to be set to rot.
Wouldn't surprise me, Darkness.
Hmm. There is a fetish out there for that, I'm sure. You are correct. Alright. So polluted dirt, rot, and slime are going in this container. Because all of those items emit a gas. That means we actually have to remove those.
There's also a song about that, performed by none other than Aaron Hansen, in collaboration with Spacebar. Spacebar.
Okay,
I will link it here in a second.
thank you. Perfect. Look at this. Look at this garbage. Oren's just out there cheering Mako on as she beats the rocks down into copper. You're so good at this. Good job. Yes. Take it somewhere. Yes. Good job, guys. Proud of you. Alright, we've got 2 of those built. Let's go ahead and build a 3rd Atmos sensor. Yeah. We're going to build automation wire. Yeah. And yeah. I think once the automation is in, that bottom room can be locked off and pumped out.
Here you go, folks. Enjoy.
I will watch that when I'm not streaming. Just judging by the title of the
It's a
song,
fucking bop though.
just judging on the title of the song, "Sippin' on Piss," it's gonna be a fun one to watch. Oh no, we have unrefrigerated food. I don't have a refrigerator. I don't have a refrigerator.
So much for all those poor fish you just murdered.
No, you just cook those and eat them. It's fine.
Yeah. Circle of life, bitch.
Look at these Pakus. They're happy now because they're not overcrowded and glum. Really not sure how else to do with them. Just plonk them in a container and feed them.
Yes, plonk.
Hmm. Well, normally with like the hatches, you put them up on the grooming station, you pet them, but you can't pet a fish.
I mean, you can.
If they're a carp, you can. All right, so this is gonna be 450. Actually, we're just gonna set it to below 1,000 for now, because we're gonna have to pump the room out. Pumping the room out. Do 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 do. We're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it right there, and then I'm gonna put this way the heck over here, like that. And once they build it, I'm gonna snip it off, then start pumping out the room. They should be able to build that from here. Ooh, care package. Ooh, 400 kilos of copper. Or a ton of copper ore. 400 kilos of refined copper. 2,000 kilos of copper ore. I'm gonna go with the refined copper. It's gonna stop other people from having to pound it. Pound it. I can hear you judging me, Growth. Guys, Growth is very
it
judgmental.
goes without it just goes without saying.
This is true. Growth the Judgy McJudgerson.
Just for that, I'm gonna get caught up on my hydrates.
Judgy. We've still got 7,900 calories. We can do it. Growth is redeemed to hydrate. Thank you, Growth.
I'm only 2 behind.
And that's 2 hydrates from Growth. Growth usually redeems a hydrate every time he goes to refill his water bottle. Oh, finished. Why you guys no build? Oh. There's just loads of other things to do. Go, Mako! Yeah, the mushrooms will actually consume slime as well. Ooh, mushrooms! We have a mushroom harvest. A mushroom harvest? Mushrooms. Yes, cook the mushrooms. Hey, Mako, what are you doing? What are you doing and why are you doing? Oh, okay.
Forgive me, Mako.
Oh? Why is that? Oh shit. Alright. The Jeff has redeemed Lose the Glasses. So let's go ahead and set up the timer. This is going to be probably not as catastrophic as it would be if you were redeeming this in Final Fantasy. But, you know.
I figured I would do it on something that's not so detrimental to other people's health.
You mean you're not gonna do it on other things? Like, you know,
Final
Knights of the
Fantasy credits?
Round or the fucking, what is it? Ultima Weapon fight.
Listen, I may be evil, but I'm not a monster.
Can we vote on that?
I mean, it's not really
Sure.
debatable though. So yes, for the people who don't know about the channel rewards, there's a 5-minute timer going where I do not get to see because I'm blind without my glasses. So when my timer goes off, I will put them back on. But until then, we're kind of flying blind. And hopefully nobody dies. There's some yellow up here that I'm assuming is probably food. So, you know, we'll
I'm hoping it's food more like.
zoom in real far and maybe this button. I'm sure that did something.
Yep. That's food.
Was that the murder button? Please tell me I
Yep.
hit the murder button.
It's the murder button.
Yay, the murder button. Excellent. Someone is cooking. Someone is on the hamster wheel. I think that's Kenji-kun. Goodbye. It didn't have long hair, so it couldn't be darkness. I'm pretty sure this is Tinker, but I don't really know. Wait, darkness, come back. I think I saw you. Hello? Darkness, where'd you go? Hey. Yeah? That's not darkness. Look at him scurrying around. It's great.
Like little rats in a trap.
Mm-hmm. And a nice toasty
nice blind Mako trap.
Nice toasty trap.
Look at all that red.
Yeah, so I normally play on Terra, which is a nice balanced world full of a bunch of different biomes. And this is not Oceania, it's like Magmania or something like that is the name of it, but it's all lava. Like this nice bright red section here is like 1400 Celsius or something close to it. There's some igneous rock in here, or sedimentary rock, one of the two, that was pretty much liquid the other day. And all that heat is bleeding into the surrounding areas. This was all green, and you can see it turning yellow as the game goes on. So, yeah, it's great. Where is everybody? What are you guys doing? Are you working on my pipes? Oh, good. Oh, pipes. Pipes, 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 pipes. Where's my pipe overlay? There it is. Haha. Something down here is my... Please don't be destruction. Aha! Snippy tool. Okay. And then... Doing this by feel is really weird. This button... There. Yeah. I should put a battery on here. Battery, 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 battery. Battery? I hope. Looks like it's the right shape for a battery.
What could go wrong?
You know, not too much could go wrong. Maybe this button. That sounds like it did it right. Yes. Power them. Yes. Oh shit. Mop the floor. Someone pissed in the pipes. Let's see. No, that's all blue. No, that's all blue, so should be fine. We shouldn't get any more piss water in the pipes. But we do need them to mop up because the polluted water will actually off-gas polluted oxygen, and we don't want to be pumping polluted oxygen through the ventilation system. So, there should be a sweepy thing. Please be a sweepy thing. Okay, that looks like a sweepy thing. Oh yay! Timer's going off.
And now she sees the glasses spin.
I can finally see the light! Okay. Yay! Darkness is resumed. Stretch! Welcome to the gun show. Gun show. Gun show. Wait, what? Why is that broken? Wait, what? Why is that broken? No!
This is how Jeff does.
It's not quite how Jeff dies, but what I am gonna do is power relay back. Can't do that without turning those off. What I will do is disable both of these for now.
Wait, what did I do?
I don't know.
Well, I was assuming it was really because the glasses were gone. That some damage to the system may have occurred.
Oh yeah, there was damage to the system, but that's also my fault because I turned it on when I shouldn't have. The only problem is that the spawn is primed, so it's just gonna keep going. Guys? Hello? Can someone turn them off, please? I know what I'll do. Instead of disabling those. We're gonna just enable them, and then I'm gonna cut off the water supply to them, is what I'm going to do. Like that, with my pliers. That way I can vent all of the atmosphere out of there without the oxygen machines running, and then vent everything out of the hydrogen lines. So as long as it's not receiving water, it's not going to be creating oxygen and hydrogen. So
The dupes will never need to get in there to do repairs.
Provided we only pump clean water into these electrolyzers, we will not need to have the dupes go into that room for any reason, so we're going to lock the door. So
Mako doesn't run in there and suffocate?
yes. So she doesn't decide that hydrogen is the best fucking gas to breathe in the universe. Alright. Technically, I don't even really need them to sweep any of this. Alright, so let's go ahead and lock the door. Someone come lock the door. Thank you, Oren. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Alright. So we are going to switch these to above. Switch this to above. That'll disable the pumps for a little while. Let's take a look at the gases. Alright, that's fine. So the problem with this right here is that oxygen was getting pumped out into this line. So it ends up being fine in the long run. So we're just going to go ahead and put a vent right there. Then we're going to go a badoop. Jeff, honey, you can stop running. You don't need to fill the battery.
Never!
Jeff, you don't need to fill the battery. The battery will fill
Never!
itself. Jeff,
Ah!
Jeff, stop! Jeff, what are you doing? He's just gonna run till it's full. That's what he's gonna do. Jeff is just gonna run. Run, Forrest! Can I please get someone to build this? Thank you. There we go. And then he slips off of it. Disable. Thank you. Hey, Mako. Mako, stop. Mako, why? Okay. Alright. We're now venting all of this gas into this room, which is fine because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't even matter. We just need to keep it from destroying the hydrogen generator. Yes, yes. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna go above 400. Go above 400. And then this is going to be above 750, I think. Yeah. If I've done this right, the world will not be destroyed.
But mass extinction event.
Yep. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Ah, the half Rodriguez is functional. Alright, we'll cut that. And into the base it goes. This breaks down when, no, why are you pumping oxygen? Stop. Oh, because that was still not fucking hydrogen. It's fine. We'll just vent it. Da-da-da. Okay, we will vent the oxygen, keep the hydrogen. There we go. No. Now comes the self-powered part. So any hydrogen that it sucks up into the pipes is going to go through the vents into the hydrogen generator, and then that's going to run and keep the system going. Only thing that's going to stop it is the fact that it's just going to get backed up. Whenever it's over pressure, it will get backed up. So what we can do...
Be back.
Okay. Let's do that. That'll start venting out into this atmosphere out here. We got care package. Gonna take 8,400 calories of mushroom. Let's see, mushrooms. Alright. Let's also build a vent in the bathroom. Okay. Look at all of this beautiful breathable oxygen. Oh, how nice it is. So the half Rodriguez can support 10 duplicants that are normal. So not mouth breathers, but just 10 normal duplicants that do not consume more than normal oxygen levels. The half Rodriguez can support 10 easily. So now what we can do is put down... What do I need to make? I need refined copper. Sure. Station. Exosuit forge. And technically I'm generating 800 and using 246. I should be generating enough to keep that self-powered. I'm gonna put an exosuit forge down. So what we can start doing is banking this oxygen. And put in an airlock kind of over here. Ventilation. Put in a bridge. Here. Run this pipe down here. The sooner we get into atmosuits, the easier it's going to be to find everything else on the map, because atmosuits are going to protect us from getting burned by absolutely everything else on this map. And we can put in an exosuit checkpoint, so dupes have to wear an exosuit to leave the base. It's nice. It's good stuff. Someone build this vent. Papa, can you hear me? Build this fucking vent. Those are two different songs. Yes, Oren. Yes, solve our oxygen problems in the toilet. Good, good. Excellent. When I get to that point, I should put a smart battery up here so that it only runs the generator when we're low on power. But today is not that day. Okay, so we have the bridge in, so we need to go ahead and a snippy. Oh, boop, boop. Like that. Perfect. Okay. Wool. Oxygen is taken care of. Let's go ahead and deconstruct these because we no longer need them. Okay. So if we look at the self-powered oxygen machine, it potentially takes 960 watts, and we're generating 800, but that is okay. 6, 7, because this should always be running, so we should always have power. We'll probably run out of water before we run out of power on that thing. Okay. Exosuit Forge is up. What power do you take? Take 480. We would need a second hamster wheel in here. So we should probably connect it to the rest of the grid, but then that would overload the grid. Fuck. Wait, you motherfucker. Challenge you to
Alright, back
a
for a minute.
walkout. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not permanent. This is just sort of interim. This whole section here is going to get moved, and this is going to become an exosuit dock. And then everything else is going to be moved around a little bit. But for right now, this is what's going on. You can have a little airlock. This is probably off-gassing polluted oxygen, but that's fine. Trying to get our oxygen needs met. Then we're going to need to meet some cooling needs to keep everything a nice, tasty temperature in here.
Well, you know what you're going to do about the oxygen. Do you know what you're going to do about the cooling?
I'm going to need to build a cooling loop and do some liquid cooling through the base.
Yeah, but doesn't that actually require a source of cool air or cold biome?
No, the cooling loop can be used with the aqua tuner, which I have. I just need to find a way to eat that heat, which I don't have access to plastic yet, but I could start trying to ranch glossy Drecos now that I have hydrogen production. And if I ranch glossy Drecos, then they will eventually give me plastic, which will then allow me to make a steam turbine, which will eat a lot of the heat out of the steam room that I would build to make the cooling loop. So we're sort of a little bit soft locked on the heating at the moment until we get plastic, but Drecos are all around. We just have to get what we need. What's this? Oh, right! This is hydrogen. That's why I was going up there. Because it's a hydrogen vent. I'm not smart, but it's fine. I knew I was going up there for a reason. That's right, hydrogen power. All of the hydrogen power. So, Doshio. What do we do? So this is all well and good, but until we can get some cooling going on, it's kind of poopy. Because this is going to generate some heat. Utilities. We have thermoregulators. Thermoregulators might not be a bad idea. We can grab some hydrogen, run it through a cooling loop in the thermoregulators, and pump it through the base. And do that. We'd have to find a way to actually cool the thermoregulator. I'm only used to doing cooling loops with thermo-aquatuners. So I'm really not sure how the rest of it works out. So if you got any tips, let me know. Because thermoregulator might not be a bad idea. Oh, it outputs 14.07 kDTUs of heat. It lowers the gas temperature inside of it by 14 degrees. And the hottest I can let it get is 125 Celsius before it overheats, because I only have gold amalgam, which increases the overheat temperature by 50 Celsius.
No, sorry, I don't know anything about this game. I was pretty good about hints when I knew about the game.
Yeah, no, you're fine, Growth. But we have to think about what we want to do to cool things. If it was Rime, we could use things like liquid tepidizers, but it's not Rime. So our options are thermo aquatuner, which cools the liquid pumped through it by 14 degrees and offputs 585,000 DTUs of heat. So comparatively, the thermoregulator is much more manageable as far as heat output goes. So I guess we could run that. Pump some hydrogen through it. How hot is this hydrogen vent? 500 Celsius. Of course it is. Of fucking course it is. Okay, we're just gonna box that in. We're just gonna box it in and not worry about it. We'll come back to it later. Because you have to have at least steel to deal with that, because that's 500 Celsius. This is about 15 plus 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Maybe. I don't know though. I can't really math. And I'm American, so I was never really taught the metric system, so it's a failing of the American educational system. From when I was a kid. I'm an old lady now. Okay, we're backing up again. I could put a second gas reservoir. Because the atmosuits do take up a lot of oxygen. Especially when you use them to do everything. What are we thinking? So we are still in the early stages of this base. And our food is kind of stabilizing a little bit. But if I get into the atmosuits, I can actually start exploring the rest of the map and figuring out what's where and what we need to prioritize. Because I don't think on this asteroid we're going to find any ice whatsoever. Because everything is molten. Everything is molten. So I cool it. So a thermoregulator with automation to keep it in range is fine until you find a cool slush geyser or can make steel. Automation is similar as aquatuner, except you want to release the proper temperature and loop the rest back in. Okay. So run a loop, and then if it's X degrees, then it goes off one direction, and if not, it goes through the loop some more. If I'm understanding the logic of it correctly. So
That's what it sounds like you read.
It would use a gas vent. So a vent thermo detector to keep it in the loop until it's cool enough to come out of the loop and go through the rest of the base and then get fed back in. Okay. Ideally, I would want that to come back behind here as well, but I'm going to have to do some inventive piping to get through there. That's fine. Do you prefer to build your cooling pipes in the sandstone like walls, or do you prefer to have it in the open air? Because I've seen people do it both ways. And I think actually being inside the sandstone might be more effective because of the thermal conductivity. Yeah, sandstone has a thermal conductivity of 2.9, even though it has a low specific heat capacity. So I think that's also a good thing. Thank you, Wardrone, by the way. This is my first time playing on something that's hot, like hotter than Terra, so I'm not used to having to regulate temperature so quickly in a game than I am now. So I kind of rushed a lot of my research to try and get to the point where I can get cooling going. Because everything is hot. Everything is hot. Are you melting? No. Good. Okay. I should probably build it right here. Probably not a bad idea. So we can build a thermoregulator, because we should just need one. Okay, so if we build the thermoregulator, it should come in here, come out here, here, probably. Yeah, I don't know that I need it to steam anything, though that would be an interesting way of clearing all of that up. But it would take a long, long time for it to vaporize all of that. But when it did, it would turn it into steam and then dirt. But believe I need to go out here, in here. Do I need a bridge? No, I don't think I need a bridge.
I will check back.
Okay. Because we need to put the gas pipe thermosensor right there. So we want to check the temperature when it comes out of the tuner. And then it's a shut off. I think. And then you would hook the thermosensor up to the shut off. So we would leave this off until this temperature reaches certain temperature, and then this output becomes off into the base, and then this goes back into the cooling loop. That's probably not correct. But something like this? And then when it comes back in, it would bridge back on there. Something like that. So we'll go in that way. I think. I think that's right. Oh, okay. So before it goes in and shut off the regulator and bypass it to go out, no actual shut off is needed. Okay, walk me through that again. Because I think this would technically work, but I think the shut off takes power, which is not a good thing. Let's shut that off. Okay. Let's cancel that. So we want the temperature sensor where? In the output, right? No. Yes. Sensor turns regulator on or off. Okay. So if we have a gas loop like this, or whatever. Gas loop like that? No. Hang on. So if we have a gas loop like this, and then the regulator goes here. So something like this. So it's just a literal loop keeping the whatever gas we choose to use in here. Then if this turns green, it turns this on and it'll output it over here. At the correct temperature? No. Because if this isn't the right temperature. So if I put So I feel like I would need the sensor here on the output to check the output temperature. And then probably some kind of bridge. So loop it back in this way. So loop comes from the out and branch from the input of the regulator. My brain is kind of melting a little bit, not gonna lie, but that's okay. Let's see. See if I can find like a snapshot of how to set up a thermoregulator, just so like I can understand what we're doing here. See, that one uses a shutoff valve. No need for gas shutoff here. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. So the one that I just saw, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but goes something like this and uses the thermosensor here to turn this on, which then forces it to go to this input. Oh, that's too high, but whatever. Hang on. Whoop. No, no, no. I think I'm getting it. Temperature sensor here. And then that goes out into the loop, and then this comes back into the loop here. Something along the lines of that. Am I right? If I'm understanding this? Okay. Because the logic of this is going to continue to loop until it's the correct temperature. Then it will shut off the regulator, and when it's shut off, it will go to the next available input, which is going to be this, basically. Okay. Yay! Thank you for helping me with this, because I've never done this with a thermoregulator, only with aqua tuners. And for some reason, like, my brain was not having it. It was not wrapping around what I needed to do, which is fine. Okay. And I can just build this out of regular pipes. Should be fine. And then just run it through the base. I'm thinking about re-enabling the hamster wheel for this bomb and using it to prime the cooling loop. And just fill the cooling loop with hydrogen. But I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. Because hydrogen... That's the pipe. Hydrogen. Let me look at hydrogen. Let me see the hydrogen! Fucking book. Hydrogen. Hydrogen gas. Okay. Has a specific heat capacity of 2.4 and a thermal conductivity of 0.168. So it's not bad. What about you? It's better than polluted oxygen. It's better than regular oxygen. Because polluted oxygen is heat capacity of 1.01 and thermal conductivity of 0.024. Regular oxygen is 1.005 and 0.024. So hydrogen is probably the most useful gas that I have on hand at the moment. Because I can just generate it here until I have enough in... I could just generate it to fill in here for now. Turn on the hamster wheel again. Fill up the container and then just boop it into the loop. Yes, these are very technical terms. Booping. Also, it probably wouldn't hurt to rip out this piping. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much. This little radiator-like pipe is meant to pull out whatever heat I can out of this room into the hydrogen. which I should probably be using Radiant to pick it up better, but I'm just using regular sandstone pipes, which is not bad. It's got a really good thermal conductivity anyway. But I could loop this around. I don't really want to go through here, but I could go through here if I needed to. No, I'm not opening that back up again. That's gonna stay like that. So, cooling loop. We can snake it around the base here. We probably want to put it through the water. The water's kind of okay. At least that way we can keep the base cooled down. I want to get the Atmos suit set up and then I will block this in. Probably at the height of the top of this building and just start small and then build out and go exploring. It's probably the safest way to do it. Run the gas cooling through the base for a while. Keep everything regulated. Temperature. Because these can't go above 35°C. These can't go above 30°C. These don't really give a shit what temperature they're in. So if we keep it around 30°C, we should be fine. Yeah. Should be okay. So let's go ahead and boop-a-doo. Not you. I am going to have to figure out what to do with all this polluted oxygen. I'll probably just end up pumping it out of the base. Even though it's kind of a waste of energy. I don't know. Waste the energy to pump it out or try and convert it, which is going to be really inefficient with it being pretty much everywhere. Do 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 do. We should decon that. There. Yes, yes, massive undertakings. We understand. Looks like our food is kind of evening out. We're back up to 30,000 kilocalories. Yeah? That's probably not a bad idea either. Vacuum. Probably could. Could probably just box my base in and then go straight for space. Because shouldn't everything just vent out into space if it's open up to space? I think that's how that works. To be fair, I haven't gotten far enough in this game to actually get to space. So I haven't had to deal too much with being exposed to the nothing. Oh, you know, let's actually deconstruct that at a high priority, because otherwise people are going to be stuck. We can't have Mako being stuck up there. Mako needs to not be stuck up there. Hatchies! We could wrangle those little bastards. Or attack them. Let's attack them. should build a refrigerator. That's a later problem. The now problem is getting everything boxed in. Reed fiber. Oh no. Reed fiber, reed fiber, reed fiber. That's these things. Okay. Reed fiber. I feel like I should have had reed fiber, but I don't. What? Oh. Right. I told you to kill things. My bad. Yeah, that's priority 9, so. Make the fucking barbecue. Yes. Guys? They were just gonna leave her for dead. It's fine. It is fine. So how far have you gotten in this game? Have you been to space and made rocket ships and things? Because I've never gotten that far. And, I'm probably too lackadaisical about things. But it's fine. Aww. Darkness has slime lung. Poor baby. Thanks, Darkness. Darkness redeemed a hydrate. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. For now. Let's go ahead and we're going to pliers this connection here. Start filling up the reservoir. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to kill you, Darkness. You're just narcoleptic and you just kind of go everywhere. Look at you. Your little slime lung. Poor thing. You'll be fine, though. You just consume more oxygen, which is not a bad thing. Okay. We need reed fibers, which are going to be found in gross zones. Alright. It's 3 reed fiber. Fiber? Right? I've been putting a 3 gap, but I might put more, depending on, what I end up doing, because I've only really been to the point where I needed, like, ladders and fire poles. I haven't messed around with transit tubes or anything like that. Though in my one base that's like over 1,000 cycles old, I really need them because dupes take forever to get anywhere. But I'm trying different tactics with my most recent bases, which is to try and get into atmo suits so that they have to be wearing one to get outside to do anything. And try to contain the base in its own little pod to reduce exposure to horrible things, which is good, I guess. I'm still learning. Like, I've got over 200 hours in this game and I'm still learning. It is incredibly in-depth and I love it. And clay is wonderful. Oh, Tinker, where are you going? We're gonna follow Tinker. Tinker, what you doing, buddy? Where are you going? Oh, thank you. Cot, space, door, space, cot. Okay. Yeah, kind of like these. Nice. Except you would probably have a door right here where this cot is and have like their own little individual pods. That's pretty smart. Start off with their own individual rooms and things. So you could probably actually take... Now, do you use pneumatic doors? So it's probably something like this. Is what you do? Something like that? Do pneumatic doors stop people from snoring? Or rather, getting the debuff for their neighbor snoring? Gonna have to experiment with that and see what happens. They probably get a morale bonus for having their own room really early as well. Well, maybe not. Because I think bedroom has to be no cot. Yeah, no cots in the bedroom, but, you know. Oh, Darkness, what's wrong? Slime lung. And you're hungry. We have 40,000 K-Cals, BB. Go eat food. Come down here. Go eat your food. Don't just stand there being all barfy. Eat food. Eat the food. She's just not gonna eat food. She's just gonna stand there being sick. about the actual fuck. Oh, good. Yay! Oh, Tinker, you would love to chat right now? Oh, that's a shame. You're server muted. You're no longer server muted. You should be on push to talk now. Uh, try pushing to talk, Tinker.
I know. I have to actually turn the push to talk on because this
There
is the
you
only server
go.
that I've seen that actually enforces this shit.
Yes, because I actually enforce this shit. Because I don't want people just coming in talking about their horrible life stories like certain people that we know. Not you, but certain people that we know.
The fuck we talking
I'm
about?
not.
People
What's wrong?
coming into my streams and talking about traumatic shit.
Oh, I know who we're talking about.
Yeah. Um. So.
Speaking.
They
I
will
forgot what I was
remain
talking.
unnamed for the purposes of
The stream.
anonymous stuff.
Yeah. So I've had it happen before. People came in my Discord. I have an on the air channel, which I've had to enforce restrictions on. So everyone's a push to talk. You have to have a certain role permission in my server to even be able to unmute and push to talk. Oh, hello.
Which I personally think I should
How are you,
have.
Spark Adams? Um, but yeah, so the only people that have carte blanche to just like talk whenever they want in my on their channel have a certain level of privilege in my server. Um, because I've had people just come in and start talking about traumatic shit and like people's illnesses and just I'm playing a game. Keep it keep it somewhat game related. Like even if you're not talking about my game, just keep it game related. Like nobody wants to hear terrible things when they're watching a stream. Like they want to have a good time. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. What's up, Tinker?
Chilling.
Me too. I brought us back from the brink of death. We now are no longer going to starve. We're
Right.
getting the heat problem solved with help from Wardrone. How you guys doing tonight? Spark Adams wants to know. So I'm personally doing pretty okay. My pain is manageable today, but it was pretty bad earlier, but it's good now. Tinker, Jeff, Darkness.
I'm
Little
doing just
salty.
fine.
Little salty, but I'll be alright.
Why you
Why are
salty?
you salty?
Are you still salty that you're a trash panda?
No, I'm salty at the
Okay.
fact that I have to come in here and ask to talk every time.
You don't have to ask to talk. Someone just happened to have server muted you last time. What did you do to get server muted, Tinker?
It was me.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I left on server muted.
I'm, just Tinker. That this emote's for you. Sus you, Tinker. Sus you. You were super suspicious right now. Okay.
I know the day previously, the person who had server muted you before was me. And that
Yeah,
was
and then you
because I still had you server muted because of when your account got hacked.
Oh.
my account's never been hacked.
Sure.
Yeah,
Or was that cheeky?
Cheeky was
I
hacked.
was cheeky.
That was cheeky. So yeah, then
Yeah.
it wasn't me. I don't know who did it.
I did not do it because I very rarely server mute people. If you are in trouble in my server, you are in the cone of shame.
I know I server muted cheeky because his account got hacked and it started spamming a bunch of really
Yeah.
gross stuff everywhere.
Yeah, Cheeky was pretty unfortunate. I don't think I like that. I think I'm gonna go up and then down again. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna go up and down again. And then we'll go forward and back. We're gonna have to deconstruct this vent, but it's okay. I'm putting in the piping for the cooling system. There are helplines and websites for that. Don't come into a place and burn it out. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm cool with my friends like venting if they need to, but at the same time it's like if you need actual help, go and get actual help. You know? It's not good for you to carry it around with you. It's not good for you to just dump it on other people. Just go get help. And if you need to, get your brother Thor to carry you around and scream, "Somebody get help." Ah, my brother. Get help. Sorry. Sorry. I'm terrible. Sorry. Uh, so we're kind of planning out the route we want this to take. So I'm going to get this to go bridged over here. Da-da. We're going to bridge that. Go badoop. Then we'll go badoop. And then we'll go all the... Nope, you're too low. All the way over here. War drone is correct. Okay. So I think we'll do that. It's a bit large for what the base is right now, but I'm planning on expanding into these blocks anyway. So it'll be alright. It's like a big radiator. Tinker, we love you. Oh shit, how'd you do that? Darkness server muted you without having any permissions? What the fuck? Is my everybody permission just fucked up? Oops. Whoopsie doodle, guys. I'm not gonna run... Well, maybe I should. The toilets don't generate that much heat anyway. This should be... I'm used to doing liquid cooling. I immediately went for a liquid pipe. Let's do a regular gas pipe. I think I'm gonna do this. We're just gonna plunk it right in there. What do we think? It's pretty good. We'll go ahead and expand into that block. That should give us plenty of room to get from early game to mid game and still keep us relatively cool. No, I should change this a little bit. Change where the bridge comes in at. Because that way we can pull some of the heating out of this room. We should plan a little bit better. I don't know how much heating we'll have to pull out, but we can definitely make it go. Probably like this. And then bridge back into the system here. Maybe. Do grass bridge like that. So probably not terribly efficient, but we could also go boop, badoop, badoop, badoop. If this gets too hot, we can revamp how that pipes. I think that'll work. Now we'll just have to fill it with hydrogen. How are you going to fill it with hydrogen? Make a Y. Because we want this to have like packets all along the way, so that's going to take quite a bit of hydrogen to fill up. But we'll always have a set tumbling through here, cooling down. Because otherwise we just have like this little set and it chugs along. And then throws it out here. Right? Fill up the whole loop. And then run it. I think. Though, this may be unnecessary because the loop is running. And here, here, and here will continue to cool it down. Is my logic wrong on that? Because it's only 15 kilojoules of heat. So I feel like maybe this would be overkill. I should probably start with this here, and then if I need to adjust it later, I can always just build more pipes. I think that's what I'll do. We'll start like that. We'll snip this off. Boop. And then the oxygen, we'll snip that. We'll deconstruct that. Yeah. We'll just bridge over whenever we need to for the oxygen. Because it's not super densely packed, so there's plenty of room for me to bridge out. That said, we are going to need to expand the base some. Okay. I missed the spot. Wait, hey. There. So that should keep us busy for a few days. We'll just have our own little fridge box, like right here. So we will go ahead and dig all of that out. Dig all of this. Oh, Jeff has left us. So let's go ahead and we'll prioritize this here, and that there. Then we will diggy hole. I am a dog and a digging hole. Dig hole. Ooh, care package. What should we get? Hatch eggs. We can turn those into omelets. We don't have a refrigerator, which we need to solve at some point. But let's also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get 5 of them. Well, let's make, well, no, we'll make it 4. Yes. I think I'll put a storage thingy right there. Refrigerator. Even if it's not powered. Oh, research. I need to research a refrigerator. That's why I don't have one. Because I am stupid. Don't mind me, I'm not actually stupid. I just call myself stupid sometimes.
Nah, Mako was not stupid.
Definitely not.
Nah.
Rude.
What do you mean rude? I'm agreeing with you.
Hey. You get your ass back in the base. Right now. Thank you. Stop trying to build from outside. One of my dupes tried to build a wall from the outside of the base. walling himself out of the base. But we stopped him in time. This time. I'm feeling kind of sick, but that's okay. We're gonna make it. We've got probably another hour or so before I am dead for the day. But
Dante do the dead.
Is there a way to see my morale? Where's my morale? Morale. Nope. Ah! Hamster wheel. Enable. Before I forget and everything becomes completely unbreathable. Turn the hamster wheel to a high priority. Because oxygen generation is high priority. Alternatively, I could just... Ooh. Oh! I didn't think you could do that, but you can, can't you? Just lock them in the base, put them on a hamster wheel. Or, you know, whatever else you need done in the base. And then just make them do it.
Did that hamster wheel power make them?
It is hamster powered at the moment. I should, for the time being, run this out to the oxygen system.
Is his name Hamburger?
No. Currently Orin is the one on the hamster wheel.
Hamburger!
Hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. Der burger. Alright. We're gonna do that for now. I'll let that run. Change this back to 5. Yeah, I get so used to having, like, the same 10 dupes for hundreds of cycles. You get a new dupe and it's just like, you're slow. Why are you so slow? Oh, goodness. Let me just change this priority to, like, 6. Boop. You guys can do that, can't you? Yeah, you can. So we'll go ahead and deconstruct this door. Are my fish alive? They are. Nice. I wonder if dupes can run, like, stand on horizontal doors. They probably can. I mean, I know they can with, like, the regular locks, but not about the... They should be able to with the mesh doors, the pneumatic ones. That should definitely be a thing. Dunno, boys. Running ourselves out of hydrogen. That's fine. Let's see. We're still mostly breathable.
Mako, it's not like you need it or anything. Nah.
No. Don't need hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of kilograms of hydrogen. I mean, eventually I will be producing enough hydrogen that it backs up on its own. If I just keep it running. So, this should be fine. As long as everything just keeps running. Just keep running, just keep running. Just keep running, running. You know?
Yes, sir.
And we've got a fairly large reservoir of water. So I won't exactly need to replace it anytime soon. But it was our wedding day. No. No. Stop it. The mouse will copyright claim you if you do that. Knock it off. Let's see. Does not block liquid or gas flow. So if I put this like this, the dupe should be able to not only reach through it to refill the fish feeder, but also should be able to walk over it, and any spills should drain immediately into there. And it costs less copper, I think. Like 90% sure that I've got this right. I'm not going to say 100%, but like 90% sure. Oh, would you look at that? Can somebody please, like, prioritize this as well? Thank you. Thank you. If you're not aware, the mouse is aggressive with their copyrights. There's Mako in the water again. Mako, Jesus Christ. Mako, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you just digging it out? Build it. It's fine. Just do whatever she wants. Yeah. I mean, kind of, in a sense, but also, like, Walt has done his own fair share of shady things in his life, regardless of, like, all of the joy that has been brought to the masses because of him. But, you know, like, no, not the piss water! Mako! Mako, why?
All up in the water. Pissing all up in the water.
No, she didn't piss in the water. She released the piss water.
Oh, even better!
Oh, now we're gonna have piss in the water supply. Oh well. It's fine. Nobody's gonna die because of it. We'll just have to fix it later. Well, hey, come mop this piss. No? Nobody wants to mop the piss? It's fine.
Welcome back,
It's
Jeff.
fine.
Heyo.
Hi, Jeff. Make her release the piss water.
But why?
She was being helpful and digging things. And instead of being actually helpful, she decided she wanted to release the piss water. Let's see, can I mop this? I can.
I'm not trying to say there's resemblance, but...
Hey! Rude. I do what I want.
Love you, Mako.
Love you too, Tinker.
Uh,
Building is flooded. What am I? I can replace that with a mesh tile. Do I want to? Not particularly. They're just leaving everything everywhere. It's fine. Just this is fine. The house is on fire. It's burning down. This is fine. So much to do, so little time. But this is fine. I am going to need to make a few more vents. Alright. Bridge. Bridge to Terabithia. Nope. Nope. Bad Mako. Okay. It's probably not the most efficient yet, but it'll work. Not that we need to be giving the dupes more things to do right now, but, you know. Could you please just mop the piss water? Please just mop the piss. I don't care what you guys do about anything else, just mop the piss. At least our regular water only has 2 spots of piss in it.
Only 2 spots. Only 2 spots.
Only 2.
It's better than
It's fine.
better than it was last time I looked.
You know, you're not wrong. Last time, certain people who will go unnamed decided they wanted to piss in the water. Growth.
I was gonna say naming people is the best part.
Sorry, I had a little tickle in my throat there.
Cross. I think I got the same thing, Mako.
Yeah, it's the weirdest shit, you know? Thank you for mopping the piss. Look at Tinker the Trash Panda mopping the piss. Such a good kid.
Someone's got to do the dirty work.
Somebody do.
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
That's very true. It's very, very true. It is a dirty, dirty job. For a dirty, dirty boy. Ugh. I don't ever want to say that again. I'm sorry. I don't know why I just did that to myself. But
I could feel the cringe from here.
It's the worst. It's the worst cringe in the world. Alright, we're gonna dig this out to try and get the reed fiber so that we can be making some of them Atmo suits. Get our little Atmo suit addiction going. Ooh, I don't want to open that. Yeah. Maybe after the roof is finished and I don't have to pump that into my base accidentally. We'll just go ahead and release that somewhere. Man. We could domesticate it. It takes polluted water. What's it grow in? Oxygen, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide, polluted water, water. So we could put it over here and just grow them right here, right next to the polluted water. Probably not our worst idea. Not that our dupes need even more things to do, but sounds like our dupes need more things to do. Make hydroponic tiles. Because fuck you guys, that's why. Oh, couple more. It's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 of them. Ooh, a present! I love presents! Ugh, all these presents suck. Bleh. We'll just chuck that in there. There are 3 eggs there. How many eggs we got here? 3 eggs here. We'll just leave them be. It's fine. We'll just starve the little slickster to death. It'll be great. Really, guys? That's what we're doing? Alright. Okay. So we're gonna route it up first. Go up first. And then it'll go over. Be fine. Oh, look at that! Excuse me. Oh, look at that. We're starting to backlog into the storage tank. Aw, Kenji's sick. He has slime lung. We don't care, though.
Brutal.
Eh, he's just a dupe. I'm kidding. I can't even really say that with a straight face. Ba-da-da,
I have been
ba-da-da. What, Tinker?
Oh, Make Darkness was asking if I knew if there was a fairy tale game. I did not know this.
Oh, maybe you should learn. Get good scrub.
Did you know about it, Mako?
No, because I don't like fairy tale, Tinker.
What?
I said it.
Yeah, fairy tale's kind of lame.
I
What?
said it. I said what I said.
Great Filibuster is my husbando.
You can have all the husbands you want from it, because I don't like it. I'll watch it. I don't like it. I'm not going to say it's trash, but I just don't watch it. It's not interesting to me. I'm not into textbook shonen, so.
It is so textbook. Like, it is helping write that fucking textbook.
Yeah, it is textbook shonen. So it's not my jam. Alright, we should put...
That and the main character really bugs the fuck out of me.
You know? You're not wrong.
Yeah, Natsu, he's annoying as shit. You know, King Lord actually cosplayed as Natsu once?
Yeah, I can believe that.
I'm not surprised. King Lord being Tinker's brother, for everyone who doesn't actually know. The family dynamics.
I, of course, cosplayed the far superior Gray.
Still cringe.
Okay.
But
You
it's
know,
What's
okay.
even more cringe is our mom cosplayed as a black Urza.
I don't
That's
cosplay.
actually kind of cool that your mom cosplayed with you.
Yeah.
No, oh yeah.
Your mom's
Okay,
pretty cool.
yeah. The fact that she cosplayed with us is cool. The fact that she cosplayed as like one of my favorite characters from the series for certain reasons ruined that character for me.
Aww.
Well, good.
You're not into MILFs? When they're your own mom?
Yeah.
You mean you're not a complete degenerate? Aww. My illusion of you is shattered, Tinker. And here I thought you were a complete degenerate.
I have some form of class.
Ha!
I stay out of the home playing field.
Good. Very good. I'm proud of you. Oh, guys. We are getting there. When my brain is not occupied with Encanto, it's occupied with Hamilton, and none of that is. Shit! No, that little shit's gonna. put oil in my water supply. Fuck. Uh, uh. Critter drop off, I guess. Right there. High
Pardon
priority.
me. Are you Mako Neko, sir?
You're right. I should.
Wardrone thinks you should kill it.
You know, Wardrone's right. We're gonna murder it. Fucking die.
Oh, I'm here, Darkness, and so is Tinker. Guess what?
Oh, someone's getting hammered! And not the good kind.
Hey, Tinker, how's it going?
You know, I destroyed this door when I should have just opened it. That's on me. Yeah, that's on me. Shit. Alright, we're gonna
Is
cheat.
Tinker not actually there?
Oh no, he's here. He's just
In
being
the
a
middle
little
of a
shit.
drift. Give me a sec.
He's just being a little shit. It's fine.
Guys, sorry. I was in the middle of a drift. It's kind of hard to use push to talk when you're drifting.
It's fine. We understand. You're not capable of doing two things at the same time. We know.
One's keyboard, one's controller, Mako.
Uh-huh. Not like you can just keybind push to talk onto your key controller or anything. You know.
But all the buttons on my controller already do stuff.
I'll be right back.
Bye. We'll miss you. For the 5 seconds you're gone. Okay.
Yeah, I saw Karis over in Gamer's Den, so I went over to say hi to him.
Nice. You're so sweet, girl. Okay. We're gonna dig that shit out.
Although I figured I'd just come back here and check on you while he was away for a bit.
Yee. I'm getting my gas cooling system in place, and while I'm working on building it, I'm building up a reservoir of hydrogen gas to put into the cooling loop. And to turn this on, if gas is above temperature, turn cooling thing on. If it's above 30, because
So
ideally
what's the growth?
we don't
how's the
want it to
growth
be
been
more
doing?
than 30.
Up and down, but still going.
Okay. Oh, automation wire. That's
Darkness
a
has
thing.
a presence for us, Tinker.
There you go.
Oh god.
Automation wire there. We're going to need to plug it into power.
Would you like a leather strap to bite?
Power. It's 240.
Oh, a what?
Well, you get hammered.
Hmm.
A leather strap to bite. To help you from screaming in pain.
You see,
What
that
had
would be
happened
good if I
was...
was. God damn it, Mako. What happened is what type of pain am I going to be experiencing that I'm going to need a leather strap to bite?
The
Pain
hammer
of being
kind.
hammered.
Oh, see, that's the thing. Hold on a second. Where's my goddamn tape?
Who knows? Oh boy. They're sending all hammer gifts to Tinker in the Discord right now.
What's my take on samurai warriors? Like, did they exist, or the story of the Ronin?
There we fucking go.
I think that was a Tinker question, but you can answer it.
Oh, yeah, that was Tinker. Sorry, it was after the hammer. I was paying attention to the
It's
hammer.
fine.
Jesus,
It's fine.
I don't have time.
Alright, so piss is mopped
take that
up.
fucker down.
I'm not in danger of dropping any more piss in my base, so I can finally deconstruct that. There we go. Mwahaha. Okay.
Is that like a Orochi Warriors?
So we are going to go ahead
I
and
will in a minute when I'm not in the middle of doing
load the
something.
pipe. Tinker.
Yes, Mako.
Wait, why am I going below? This doesn't need to be pretty. I forget what I was going to say. I got distracted by piping.
The fact that I just taped my push to talk button down because fuck push to talk.
I mean, you can. But, you know, that's up to you. There you go. Alright. Not like we have power over here, but we'll get it set up anyway. And then for this, we are going to... Do we even have a seed yet? No. Palm lilies? No.
Alright.
Thimble reeds. That's right.
Darkness, it sounds like we're gonna have to surprise Sinker while he's sleeping or something with the hammer.
Hmm?
How about we don't?
Yes! No. Okay. Wait. What? Liquid intake. Okay. I'm like, input and output. No, it's just liquid intake.
So it's like, yeah, it's cell shaded virtual wires.
Mm. Mm. Ugh, I hate that. There goes Miko's catchphrase. Thanks, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate.
Kroll swears that when we get an office, we're actually going to put that on my office door. It's just going to be a
Thanks,
sign
I
that
hate
says,
it.
thanks, I hate it.
I can totally see it.
Because, you know, that's totally welcoming. Office environment, sign on the door. Thanks.
Thanks.
I hate it.
Have a paper shredder that says, you know, that's stuck with googly eyes that says, feed me your complaints.
Yeah. You know.
I don't know. I talked to one guy that I was programming with, and he got yelled at by HR for having one of those demotivational posters over his desk.
Aw. Poor guy.
And it was a picture of the pyramids.
Yeah.
That said, it's amazing what you can do with an endless supply of expendable labor.
I love it. I mean, he's
Hey,
not
that gets your
wrong.
motivation going. That's, I mean, at least it gets my motivation going
not
to get into
wrong.
management.
You can do amazing things when you have a ton of labor that you don't pay for.
HR, he said HR actually made him take it down. That wasn't at any company I worked for, but
that's funny.
So I wasn't there for it, but
That's where you just reply with, if you're gonna make me take this down, HR, I'm gonna take you down. And then proceed to get fired.
You know? Not wrong. HR will fire you for all of the things. I'm producing too much power over here now.
I love it. So I'm gonna be quitting my job in about a month, so I'm using up all of my fucking PTO. And I've got almost a month left of PTO.
Nice.
They're like, why haven't you been here? Because I don't want to.
Because I don't want to be here. Deal with it.
Don't you want to save some PTO for the winter? It's like, don't you want to save some PTO for New Year's? Nope.
No.
Because I don't plan on being here.
Why would I save PTO for New Year's?
Do you have another job lined up?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say, that's important.
Yeah. We should probably...
I mean, you are related to King Lord, so we have to check these things.
True.
I'm the smart one of us.
Okay.
Yeah, but that doesn't set the bar very high.
Okay. I'm the one of us who went to college.
You're not wrong.
Did you graduate?
Yes.
Yes, he actually
with
did
honors.
graduate. It's wonderful.
Oh, good job on that. I didn't get honors at my...
I did not get honors, but I graduated. I may still decide to go back for more classes, but not right now.
And the whole reason
I've got
I
my
graduated
hands
with
full
honors,
with all the classes I'm already doing.
The whole reason I even graduated with honors is because I had to be top. There was like since I got an F in like 3 of my classes, there were other classes where I had to like do the best I possibly could. So I could stay in, so I could have at least a C average, so I could stay in student council.
Oh, you were in student council. That's fun.
I never gave a shit about that kind of stuff.
Were you the student council president? Can I call you Kaicho? Kaicho!
No, I was the student council public representative.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh,
I got to go to the every year, all of the student council representatives would meet up for like pretty much vote for. The best way to describe it is that it was a council of the student council who
Uh-huh.
helped create laws for schools.
Uh-huh. So it's the
And
student council.
it's the student council of the student council, and we
Uh,
would vote for who was going to be in that next council.
Oh.
So every year we would have a get together of all the representatives,
Mhm.
and we would cast the vote for our council. Be like, okay, we wanted to vote this council member, this council member, and this council.
Mhm.
Well, aside from the annoying bureaucratic bullshit work that is that,
Mhm.
there was also, because it was a 3-day event, nice ass hotel,
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
ass hotel.
Yeah.
Oh.
First 2 days were getting the bureaucratic bullshit out of the way. Last day was a legitimate party.
Yeah.
Oh man. We got a lot of work.
Let's see
So
what they do here in Wisconsin.
We got a lot of work going on this thing.
I don't know.
They
Temperatures
Or they
aren't
don't.
bad.
rescheduled spring break at the local school here
A
in
little warm.
Oshkosh
Not bad.
because the parties were so bad that they caused riots.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
I don't really want to hear about riots though.
Let's start a riot.
No. Let's talk about games.
So there's this badass riot shield I got in a video game.
You little shit. No, I'm just joking. That's fine. What game are
It
you
is
playing,
game mode.
Tinker?
The one with the riot shield actually was the Division, but right now I'm currently playing Need for Speed Heat.
Oh yeah, I played the
Mm.
Division. I think it was Division 2 actually.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. It actually has a badass
I have
riot shield that reflects
284
bullets.
tons of sandstone. I think I'm gonna get the omelets. Because we don't need more dupes. Get the omelets. We're gonna sweep these with a priority of 9. And then eventually we'll make something with a priority of God help me. Okay. I kind of want to research conductive wire. I don't know what it takes to build it. I don't think it's refined copper. Power.
Alright.
Power.
I'll be back again.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Let's look at that. Yeah, we'll do that one. Dun dun dun. That's definitely a glitch. Damn it, KVM switch. There we go. That has got to be a glitch because that's the texture they use over top of things that have something buried in them, and that's oxygen, and oxygen doesn't have things buried in it.
You never know. There could be compressed oxygen, Mako.
I've had it up to here with your shenanigans, young man.
But Mako, shenanigans are the best.
Yes, they are. You are correct. They are the best.
The shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Shenanigans. We're going to uproot the fuck out of those. Irrigation. Perfect. Perfect. Wait, why? Why is there clay?
You said you were going to stream it, Darkness. I don't see you streaming it.
Have you checked on Twitch?
No.
Maybe you should check on Twitch. Power.
Alright.
Oh, not
Gotta
plumbing.
open
Power.
up my Switch.
Power. Oh, that's why people like heavy wrought wire, because it only takes ore and it doesn't take the refined stuff. I see why people would want to do heavy wrought wire. I could run a heavy wrought wire spine right up here and then do a transformer, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have not decided how we're going to manage power yet.
Okay.
It's alright though. We'll figure it out. Right now I'm concerned about getting this locked in and creating that cooling loop, because things are going to start getting more toasty and I want it to stay kind of temperate. This is at 24 degrees. I'd say
All I
probably
see is
25 to
Pepsi.
30 would be the best.
25 to 30.
Yeah, 25 to 30. I don't really want to go over 30.
Why not? What's bad if you go over 30?
Plants tend to stop growing. So,
Ah.
yee. Want to stay under 30 degrees. Did they? Okay. Yeah, the hatches are cramped. That's fine.
This is not.
I'm hoping for some stone hatches soon, because we have absolute tons of other things.
Okay.
Alright. Copy setting. Boop. Alright.
The stream was fucking with my gameplay. So tell me when you actually start gameplay and I will pop over.
We are going to go ahead and pop that into the power grid. And that's going to
Slap that
put
shit into the
too
power
much-
grid, Mako.
Yeah, just put it right in there. Yeah.
Gotta put it in there deep, Mako.
I was going to switch this over to Fahrenheit. However, a lot of the things that I look at for it are in Celsius. And just because I never learned the metric system doesn't mean that I shouldn't try. So, it, like, from my understanding, like,
Makes more sense.
25 degrees-ish is about 60, 70, somewhere around there. So, I should at least try to learn it, because everywhere else uses the metric system outside of the United States and the US territories. So if I ever want to travel, I'm going to need to know the metric system anyway. It's like grams, kilograms, things like that. Plus, it's a more accurate measuring system than the imperial system, which is funny because America was like, fuck the monarchy, and then we continue to use the imperial system of measurement.
America's stupid.
I mean, you're not wrong. You know, knock on wood, we're not committing treason, but America's dumb sometimes.
I don't care if I commit treason on this country.
I mean, you will if they lock you up and take away your rights.
Mako, most of them are already gone anyways.
I know, but you have some. You have some, Tinker. Yes, yes. Look at it.
As long
It's
as I
beautiful.
have the right to procreate, Mako, I'm a happy man.
It's beautiful. You don't even want to procreate. Don't give me that shit.
Okay, I was trying to use a PG term.
I know.
I was trying, Mako.
Too bad you failed.
Okay, fine. Then as long as I have my right to fuck, I don't care.
Oh. Yeah. That sounds more like the trash panda I know.
God damn it.
Ugh. We're almost done with the construction. We've got a good third of the tank full of hydrogen waiting to be pumped into the system. Did we put our automation wire in? Yes. Did we put our power grid in? No. So what should I attach this to?
Fucking finally, Jesus
This.
Christ.
We have 800 watts being generated whenever that's on.
1.21 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts. These aren't always pumping at the same time, but I wonder if I would overload it if this was on the grid as well. Probably. One, two, three, four. I would not have room for a smart battery if I tried to put in a second hydrogen generator. But I could have put a second hydrogen generator right here and pump that up there. But we're gonna worry about that later. That's a later Mako problem. That's future Mako's problem. Current Mako doesn't care. We just need to find 240 watts to run this tuner. I don't know. I thought most science used Kelvin. Is that not true anymore? It's been a long time since I've been in science class. Or is Kelvin only used for like really big numbers? I don't know. But either way, like, I know as far as measurements go, like, centimeters are a bit more accurate. Though it's interesting that Fahrenheit temperature is more precise than Celsius, which is a bit weird, but, you know. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna power that? I mean, right now all of this is running off of one hamster wheel and 2 batteries, so that's not exactly efficient in any way, shape, or form. So I think setting up a second hydrogen generator is probably not a bad idea. I could set up some coal power over here. Maybe I'll do that. I don't want this to get over pressure though, and it can.
Under pressure.
Pressure!
Pushing down on gas.
Oh no, that's under pressure. Bills down, puts people on the streets. Okay. So we have options. We can put in coal power, but we'll have to find a place to put it and probably put a carbon dioxide trap. So probably over here. Because this right now is all carbon dioxide anyway. With a little bit of chlorine. But that chlorine is currently trapped, so as long as we don't dig it out, it should be fine. This is a bit icky here. But I could put gas flow tiles here. Well, I think CO2 settles bottom right, doesn't it? In this game? Like, gas behaviors wise, I think it settles down and to the right for carbon dioxide. Because that's what's happening here, is it's settling down and to the right. It's not really flowing left very well. But it is trying to go as far down as it can. Don't know. I have much to learn. But this did accomplish its job of getting rid of the large backlog of CO2 that I had. So what I could do is build a CO2 trap over here. And then just have it come down. Well, we'll have to figure it out because they're almost done with their building tasks. And after they are, we're going to have to find a new project for the dupes to work on. It is downtime for the dupes. Though that said, I'm going to turn that up. There we go. Tinker, mic check.
Still alive.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, the back when I first learned a lot about this game, gases moved in a specific pattern, and it was like carbon dioxide was at one point programmed to settle down and in a specific corner. I just can never remember if it was the left corner or the right corner. I don't know why I'm saying left, because this is left for you, but could never remember that. I know gas density is definitely a thing. Hydrogen always settles upward. Carbon dioxide always settles downward. And then I think chlorine is heavier than oxygen. But oxygen is heavier than polluted oxygen, I think. No, they might be the same. Because this isn't showing any real pattern of settling, because this is settled at the top and this is settled at the bottom, and this is just kind of all over the place. Oh, good point. I guess because this is probably pushing it that way. Let's try that. Like that. Hopefully that'll push that way. Sometimes I just watch this to try and figure out how things work. I know I'm going to have to change this interaction right here, because I don't want to keep getting polluted oxygen in from the outside. I want to create an airlock here that the dupes will leave through, so we'll have to address that. Probably doesn't have to be right this second, but it should be soon. Go, dupes, go! You know, I said go, dupes, go, and my brain is like, go, gadget, go! Do 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 do.
My brain went, go, go, gadget!
Right? Oh, God. The old lady in me is showing. Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. Who owns Inspector Gadget? That's a question. That is a question for the ages. Who owns Inspector Gadget? Because if it's the mouse, we're in danger. Alright. It does seem to be pushing something, because that has kind of like stopped being completely blocked up. So we'll see how it goes. It seems to now be traveling closer to that way in this weird stair step that I've accidentally built. I did not plan this to be like a stair step, but it definitely is one. So, let's look at our power, because we just finished that power wire. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Okay, so this is all refined copper. We have 1800 refined copper. And if we use it, it can then hold 2 kilowatts.
So yeah, Mako,
Yes, love.
I love it. Right, as I said, my brain went go go gadget, and then proceeded to follow the go go gadget. Extendo dick.
This is why I can't take you nice places. This is exactly why I can't take you nice places.
It's funny though.
Yes, we'll go with that. I could connect this to this grid
But
here.
it was funny, right?
Yes, dear. It was funny.
Also, yeah, darkness. That really does look like an
I could.
Lucha Warriors clone.
Do 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 do. Aww! Hi, Marvin the Funny. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. We're playing Oxygen Not Included and trying to not kill my dupes on a lava planet. Hopefully your stream went well.
Wait, who'd you get raided by?
Marvin the Funny, raided with 3 people.
Well, hello, Marvin.
Right. Tinker's here keeping us company while I force my dupes into increasingly terrible amounts of labor. Just the builds just keep getting bigger and bigger, and I just don't choose more dupes.
Well, it's amazing what you can do with, unpaid labor.
They don't need payment. They get food and oxygen and nice tidy bathrooms in exchange for their labor, Tinker. Blech. Can't
Oh, so
speak.
you're using the same excuse my parents used when they wanted me to get chores. It's just like, hey, so you're gonna start paying rent? I don't think so.
Well, I think everyone's parents did that, really. Like, whose parents didn't have them doing chores anyway, right?
Valid, valid.
I mean,
But there were kids out
otherwise,
there who got paid to do chores. I'm just like, you mother.
you didn't get an allowance?
No.
Wow. My family was like, I guess you could call them lower middle class. Like, we had a roof over our head and, like, we had food and everything, but it's like, we still had to feed, like,
Oh yeah, no, we were straight poverty.
7 to 12 people at a time. So, depending on who was actually staying at the house at any given time. Yes, I built a half Rodriguez as soon as I possibly could. I unlocked all of the automation. Um, we're getting the heat management together now because it's a little toasty in there. It's hotter than I would like it to be. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. Like
Yeah.
this is all temporary anyway, but I'm trying
Temporary.
to
30 years or 3 hours later, it's still there.
tinker. Temporary, like in 500 cycles, it'll all be moved somewhere else. Temporary, okay? We're just trying to get to the
2,000
point
cycles.
where I can just get these dupes into Atmo suits and out the airlock and just be fine. So right now we're building a little box where we're going to have cooling right through here. This should get us comfortably into the mid game with this amount of space, and then we'll expand from there.
Is Mako wearing fingerless gloves?
Yes, I am. So
Are we about to go for a motorcycle ride, Mako? Yes.
no, I'm just always cold. Yeah, but it's only 15 kilodutes of heat, so it shouldn't be too bad. But for right now, the heat is going to be dumped out this loop, and if needed, I will actually change the cooling loop to take up more of this space and dump more heat out into it, like radiant pipes or whatever. But this loop is going to be filled with hydrogen, so should be fine. For now, we're just finishing the initial setup. Everything is ready there. I'm trying to get the power grid hooked up to the actual... Really? You think so? We'll try it. If all else fails, I do have these pliers and we can turn it off really easily. But when we finally get it running, we'll take a look at it. I do trust you. This is the first time I'm setting this up with a thermoregulator unit. I usually use a thermo aqua tuner, but I don't have plastic to make the steam turbine. I'm not into the mid game yet. So in the effort of trying to make a cooling loop without it, we're using a thermoregulator. It outputs 15 kilodutes of heat, so it's much more manageable than an aqua tuner. But we'll see. I'll probably have to rebuild it with a different material. I didn't realize I built this with copper ore, so I'm going to have to actually deconstruct it and rebuild it with gold amalgam. Or, can I build that with... Can I build that with refined copper? No, of course not. Okay. But that'll have to happen next week because it's getting super duper late. Yeah. It's going to be an experiment, but we'll see. Oh, thank you. Well, we haven't died yet, and we were down to like 5,000 calories at one point, so we're pulling it back from that. It's been about 25 cycles since we almost died the first time. This is a harder planet than I usually play on, and the heat is my biggest concern, which is why we're experimenting with this, and we'll see what happens.
Mako,
Yes, love.
I just found something in my voice mods.
Oh God, what did you do?
It's called T-Pay.
Oh?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh
Turn the
no.
background sound effect off. Yes, there we go.
Lord help us. Tinker has got a soundboard.
I have resisted almost all stream.
You have resisted pretty much all the stream. So thank you everybody for coming by. I'm gonna be streaming Final Fantasy on Friday. Friday nights is Final Fantasy Friday. I'm usually here Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I occasionally pop in Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and do art on stream, but that's kind of taken a back burner because of the depresso. But if you're around on Friday and you want to pop over and watch me play Final Fantasy, I will be here. Tinker, say goodnight.
Good night.
Of course. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Oxygen Not Included is definitely coming back next Wednesday, so if you want to be here for the thermoregulator experiment, please drop by next Wednesday. We might kill everybody. It's going to be a great time. And thank you, Marvin and Wardrone, for the follows. I'll see you guys later.
Nuclear launch detected.
Bye!